Ṣàṣàrò ló dára ká finú ẹnu ká fi kún lókun kí Nàìjíríà kó lè tẹ̀síwájú. Ogun ọ̀tẹ̀ yìí ti tó ká gbàgbé ìjà ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà Haúsá Ìgbò pẹ̀lú Yorùbá ṣe la ṣàjọjì ìjà òmìnira bí a tún bára wa jà èdìrẹ́ ogun èṣù yìí gbé.
Yes, sir. Come, my brothers and sisters. All that I don't care attitude, no be a more. You say which one concern you? Make you think the thing well. Because Andrew will check out see they here. So make I tell you, whether you be Yoruba, Hausa or Igbo, all not the same 10 and 10 pence. Now him make we go join hands together, make we country better. No sir, no tell you. Yes, sir.
Samarin Nigeria, Mudaga Nigeria. Yamaka Nigeria, Mudaga Nigeria. Muhata Hanumu, Mudaga Nigeria. Nigeria, Namune. Nigeria, Namune.
make we lift am o.
Lift, make a lift.
Come, make we lift Nigeria up.
Lift, make a lift. This Nigeria now we own. Make it no Africa. No place where be like our home. Home, sweet home. Make we join hand and think alike. Lift, make a lift.
America plus Germany, France plus Britain. Yeah,
Shebi we know, and they suffer before. Sincerity plus hard work, now it make them be the best today.
everybody want become citizen. Brothers and sisters, make we no give up. If today bitter, tomorrow will be better. If today bitter, tomorrow will be better. Naturu at the top,
True at the top.
ah, make we lift am o.
Lift, make a lift.
Ah, make we lift Nigeria up.
Lift, make a lift. This Nigeria now we own. Make it no Africa. No place where be like our home. Home, sweet home. Make we join hand and think alike. Lift, make a lift. Tábà fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ Nàìjíríà tó rò mímímí. Ohun tó bàjẹ́ tún lè látúnṣe ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn.
The way forward, na him be this.
Make we work for better Naija.
Whatever we sow, na him we go reap o.
Make we work for better Naija.
In the name of the Most High, I beg you live good. I beg you live good in the spirit of brotherhood. Fade away, oh ye spirit of segregation. Move away, oh ye spirit of nepotism. I beg you, please listen to we.
Make we work for better Naija.
The more we are together, together we shall be.
Make we work for better Naija.
Together we stand, divided we fall.
Make we work for better Naija.
If you are a leader, please show good example.
Make we work for better Naija.
Just like the Father will do to the Son.
Make we work for better Naija.
If you are a follower, I beg you follow good.
Make we work for better Naija.
Just like a sheep and a shepherd.
Make we work for better Naija.
I beg you live good.
Make we work for better Naija.
We have no other country.
Make we work for better Naija.
United we go stand o. Divided we fall.
For better Naija.
Make we make this our great nation Nigeria great.
Make we work for better Naija.
My people, if we do better, we go chop better.
We work
If we chop better, we go live better. And true, if we live better, our pikin dem go live better. And with better education and everything will come dey nyafu. Na peace be the answer. Abeg.
we work for better Naija.
Jama'a, samari da 'yan mata, wasu kasa kuku ne abu da zan faɗa muku. Wato lokaci bai kure ba da za mu haɗa ne mu rike wannan Najeriya sama. Idan wannan Najeriya ya faɗi, ina za mu shiga, ina za mu je. Saboda haka dole wannan gaskiya ne mu haɗa hannunmu mu rike wannan Najeriya sama. Don wannan Najeriya namu ne, na kowa ce.
Namo okorobịa na gbọgọbịa n'ụlọnumo.
Make we work for better Naija.
Ọganiru n'ọchịchị ọma ọ na-eweta ịfụnanya.
Make we work for better Naija.
Nigeria be our country forever and ever.
Make we work for better Naija.
God take our troubles and give us peace.
Make we so. Make we work for better Nigeria. So make we work for better Nigeria. Nigeria, so make we work for better Nigeria. Nigeria, so make we work for better Nigeria.
Muhada hanumo, mudaga Nigeria.
Make we work for better Nigeria. Make we work.
Make
we work for better Nigeria. Make we work for better Nigeria.
Nigeria tuto medao edagara ko sona kan.
Make we work for better Nigeria.
Agbajowo ohun ememu isaya.
Make we work for better Nigeria. Nàìjíríà yìí tí gbogbo wa ní kó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí òmíràn tí a lè lọ àjò lè dàbí ilé ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ ká fìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan.
Let's do this. Okay, hello guys, and I can hear myself. Yeah, hi guys, checking. Are we good? D, are we good? Are we live? Okay, hello guys, how you doing? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, guys? All right. Good evening. Our apologies for starting off late. We're rusty, I guess. We're struggling to get back to the boisterous crew, that we run here. Thank you all for joining our live tonight. I am Wale Tedmedire Abuda, and I'm proud, and happy, and glad and delighted to welcome you to the show tonight. Behind the scenes, you have the effervescent Babadi, and Hailo, Mr. Booker T. Welcome to the show tonight, everyone. It's been 8 to 9 months of no Iba Live, and we felt it was important to return the show due to the demands from our great fans across Nigeria and locally. And so let me say a big thank you to the guys who asked questions as to why we were no longer running. Of honorable mention, of course, would be Ramadan, my friend, Babatunde Aware, big supporters, Josephine, former Surface, and people who have asked why we stopped running. Thank you all for the interest that you all sustained. It's great to note that you're still there with us. Okay, so there's a lot happening. We're starting on a sad note tonight. One of us, one of our friends on the show, and a friend to many of you, was lost about a month ago. And so I want to request that we honor Pastor Wale Busari, who was murdered in Ibadan about a month ago. He was a great guy, and and the prayer that we have is for the family of the deceased, of the departed, and pray for God's comfort for them. And we also pray comfort to those who have been affected by this unfortunate loss. On behalf of the Balife crew, the Badi, the Buka, members of the Federal Republic of Pillows, Beds and Mattresses, and all the good people that dearly miss Pastor Wale Busari, we want to wish him eternal rest with his maker. Thank you. Yeah, so that was an emotional one. He used to watch Iba Live, and we're having, we're contending with the forces that war against us in Nigeria, and it's proven to be extremely difficult to live through every day in this country. It's increasingly difficult to live through every 24 hours that we're blessed with. I do not have a verified account of what led to the murder, but it was not anything that was pronounced. He was just minding his own business, and he was gunned down by some men who today I'm not sure have been found. And that is the sorry state of Nigeria today, where travel by road is almost considered an insane venture. On certain routes in this country, you cannot even travel by road. It is also sad to note that the alternatives are not affordable to the common man, to travelers alike. The alternatives now require that you spend around 200,000 naira on a round trip to Abuja from Lagos. And the challenges posed to Nigerians by the economy, by the state of security and all of this issues actually pale the mind. And if we were to be happy that we are part of Nigeria, a lot of times we'll be lying to ourselves. And the concept of exiting Nigeria has gained ground, and almost all my friends have left this country. A lot of people have only not taken the chance to leave because they do not have the means to, they do not have the opportunities to. But I wonder how many people will be left in this country, in the nation of the world, allowed this sort of entries into them. And that is the state of this country, and we're hoping that we can all combine our efforts, combine our hopes towards delivering a better country, towards delivering a better Nigeria. Once again, welcome to Iba Live. I am Teddy Dewey Abuda, and I'm delighted to welcome you all back to the show. So, it is 2022 September already, and in about 5 to 6 months, we will be electing a new president. A lot of you have already picked tent with different candidates. You have them, you know them already. We have some 15 or 16 presidential candidates, but we only hear about 4 or so of them, 4 or 5 of them at the most. Nigeria again is on the verge of electing a new leader. And we are of the opinion here on Iba Live that it is a cost that we must get right. We must be focused on delivering for Nigeria an electoral system that works, one that harmonizes our hopes, and one that activates the real Nigeria that we have all aspired to see and live in. I'm in my 40s, and we have consistently anticipated a good Nigeria, and not one where we have to use inverters, where we have to use generators, where funds that can set up businesses are expended in inverter businesses. Like I keep mentioning to people, I spent about $1 million for just inverters for my house, almost $1 million, and that was years ago. And so I can imagine how much it would cost today if I wanted to do the same thing. Things are bad, to say the least. And so tonight, I want you all to be part of the show tonight, and we're going to try to make the next 20-30 minutes interactive. I want to bring someone on the show, and so I'm hoping that my executive producer, Mr. Bukiti at the back, will share the link, perhaps in the comment section, so you can join in and share your views about Nigeria. I'm going to have to restrain myself from sharing my political views. They are quite strong at this point in time, but we want to hear from you. We want to hear your thoughts about the candidates. We want to hear from you. We want to know why you are voting. Why you already have a candidate of choice. And we just want to engage you wherever you are, loved ones alike. So we want to ask that you invite your friends to be part of the show tonight. Share. Let's grow this community. Please share this video, share it on Facebook, share it on YouTube. We're on YouTube as well. So let me get into the show by welcoming usual guys. Thank you very much. The comments are also already dropping. Thank you, Ramadan. Thank you for your comment. You also said a prayer for the departed. Josephine, beautiful Josephine. I think you'd like that I said that. You're beautiful. Thanks for joining in as well. Nike, it's always nice to know that regular guys are always there. And the other guys who haven't dropped comments yet, but who are here. Ufoma, the shoemaker in Bagada. It's nice to have you here. How do you have internet to be part of the show tonight? That's amazing. Thank you for joining in always, Ufoma. It's nice to have you here. And we have a special guest in the comments section today. Well, she's never been on the show before, but she's on the show. And Let me take the chance to welcome to the show tonight, Mrs. Sholape. I'm not going to tell you guys her surname because I told you her surname. My friend will lose all his girlfriends on Facebook. Was that crazy? So Sholape, welcome to the show tonight. There's someone in the studio here smiling. He's smiling. He's over there. He's smiling. Welcome to the show tonight. So thank you guys for joining in. As usual, of course, we always have our regulars. Today more that is eccentric. Today who has done virtually everything in this world. He just hasn't built coffins yet, and I'm happy about that. But everything today has done. There's nothing that today hasn't done. He will go into a dump. He can go anywhere to get value out, and I'm hoping that Nigeria would not lose today to America. The signs are all over him. He's posing as a nationalist, but I know that it gets to a point where you tell Nigeria, I don't do it again. And I suspect that a lot of you watching tonight are also at that point where you want to say you're tired of the country. Let me recognize my namesake, Timothy in the UK, who is fond of dropping comments only after the show. And she goes on to say that I didn't use powder on my face, like I should go get powder on my face at this age because I want to go on Facebook Live, And she goes on and she passes all those messages at the end of the show. Hey, fine boy, you can look better. Fine boy at my age. I'm looking for fine money. In any case, you're welcome to the show again tonight. Why we no longer Facebook friends? Did you delist me? I don't know why people just defend each other on this platform and then they get things running. Josephine says she's at the point of leaving Nigeria. All right. It's 24 minutes gone already. We just wanted it to be easy tonight. We wanted to just be cool. We wanted to let's just talk about these guys vying for the presidency. What are your thoughts? If you're ready to join the show tonight, there's a link. Do we have a link, Mr. Bukati?
Yeah, it's on
the. All right. So, 20 is an opportunity to get it right. So, click on the link if you want to be part of the show. You're going to come live with me. Just click on that link. Join the studio. Let's get in. So join me. I don't want to be the only one in the show tonight. Oh, yes. And we have Yomade. Can we clap for Yomade? He said too. Yomade is here. Yomade, welcome to the show tonight. I would love to your family. Thank you guys for showing up. All right, let's get into this. We have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, Peter Gregory Obi, and Atiku Abubakar, all vying for the position. Well, they all want to be president of Nigeria. Who is the joker amongst them? Who is winning that election? Why do you have one of them as your candidate of choice? Welcome to the show again tonight. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say about the prospects of these candidates. I just have fun tonight. Of course, we're going to be discussing the obedience movement, perhaps at the end of the show, so I don't lose them too early. Because if I shared my view, obedience are violent. They're extremely temperamental. They are highly aggressive people. And there are people who might think need to go for anger management process. Obedience can do a whole lot better than they're doing on social media. And I do think that they're going about selling a very fantastic product in the worst way possible. And so I'm not going to be talking about the obedience at the moment. We'll talk about them towards the end of the show so I can still retain them for now before I share my very strong views about the approach that they have. But we must concede that. So let's start off with Peter Obi because we have the Peter Obi movement. We have the Peter Obi movement running. Well, I'm told to include Showore. Truth is, we can't include everybody, but out of respect for Showore, I was a former member of the AAC. I would want to apologize for skipping him, but Wanyeli Showore is a worthy candidate for the position of president, for the office of president, and I do think that he ought to have been mentioned as well. Okay, so Peter Obi is leading a movement in Nigeria called the Obedience Movement. Let's start from him, and there's so much energy. They are the camp that started campaigning before INEC lifted the embargo on campaigns. Campaigns are not supposed to commence on the 28th of February, but Obedience have flouted the Electoral Act. They have, gone all out in their passion to enthrone good governance in Nigeria. And the truth is, there's no way that we can blame these young guys. It's going to be very difficult to blame them. They have never really enjoyed Nigeria. They grew up, they are the, and I think I understand why they are all always aggressive as they are. They were born in a lightless generation. They are the lightless generation. They were born without light. At least when I was born in 19, what year was I born? 70. Yeah, I was born in 79. Well, almost 80. Yeah. So when I was born, then at least we still had light. It's not the obedient movement, it's the OBI. You need to correct that. It's the they are not obedient people. They are very disobedient people. It's the OBI move. It's the OBI, please. OBI, not obedient. They are not really obedient. It's OBI. Yeah, that's correct. Let's get that right. So the obedient movement, yeah, like we said, they were the generation that have never seen anything good about this country, and so I understand their anger. Yeah, they just need to, in my opinion, route it a little bit better than they're doing. In any case, so Peter Obi represents that movement, and he is a most worthy candidate to run for office of president. He's a former governor, a former banker, he's a captain of the industry. He is a very brilliant man. He's energetic, he's agile, he has the capacity to lead Nigeria. He undoubtedly has the capacity to lead Nigeria. He is also really loved by Nigerians in the country and in the diaspora. He brings a new conversation to the conversations about getting Nigeria ready for the future. And I do think that a lot is going to be achieved under a Peter Obi presidency. So share your views with us about what you think about Peter Obi and what are his prospects. Do you think that he will be able to break through the glass ceiling Nigeria's politics, if I'm allowed to describe it as such, because you'll need a candidate that can break through the north central down to the northeast and to the northwest. I think that is going to be a big problem for him. So let's see how that goes. And I'm really hoping that Peter Obi can make some impact in the 2023 elections. Let's hear from you guys on Peter Obi and what you think. Am I still live? Are people still hearing me? Guys, can you still hear me? Are we live now, guys? You guys are monkeying around. The show's almost over. Um, with all due respect, Babadi is irresponsible tonight. Ebuka is grossly irresponsible tonight. When I should praise them, I praise them. But tonight, there's no praise for Ebuka. I don't understand exactly what's going on here. The show is, if we have vacancy for executive producer and chief producer of the show, please, if you're interested in producing and co-producing Iba Live, kindly send your CV to ceo@3hours.ng. You want to receive your applications there. We duly apologize, about the inconsistencies that you've seen tonight. We're using a new location. We're rusty. We apologize. We're sorry about this. But we're back to regular programming. The guys at the back end are struggling to ensure that someone here is almost sweating like a goat. So I'm hoping that he gets things right. I'm interested in the role that manages the money from. If our life isn't making money from commercials yet, the show has just about 20 minutes to go, and the rate at which the crew is going today, I think you guys should go and look for kuli to sell or buy or something. I warned you that you may not be able to use this so you may not be able to. Now you're here jumping up and down like the tomato seller. People can be disappointed in the fact that you really can't deliver this thing. People have waited for the issue for so long, and look at what you do. And we want to lead Nigeria. Are you an obedient guy? Campaign almost started. Oh, damn it. Oh, my goodness. So are we lying? We've been lying? Are they hearing me? You hearing what I'm saying? Everybody here. Wow. You guys heard the things I was saying. That wasn't me, man. So tell us about your views. Okay, so sorry about the break, everyone. We're back now. We're back for the better. We're going to have an additional 10 minutes on the show tonight to make room for the goofs of the. Hold on, should it be enough? Yeah, we're back. We're live. What the hell is it? So, Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. Who are you voting? Join us on the show tonight. Be part of the show. We can split the screen in two and then have you on one side. And let's hear from you. Share your views about what you think about the presidential race. Do you think they're all jokers? Do you think one person will emerge? What do you think? Share your views with us tonight. Thank you. Thank you for hearing. Ajman Sholapi. Sholapi Ajman. All right, guys. Is anyone joining us on the show tonight? Oh, we have a comment here. Josephine says, discussing structure alone. So far, it's at this period of time in Nigeria. Discussing colors which better than one and who is not someone know. Calling to be a liar on the many campaign groups is not enough reason to write off a bid. Not having deep insight generally to be able to intuitively sense frustrated strength of Nigeria. The rating of 1 to 10. Okay. Huh? You're gonna show me. Yeah, I can see the comments, man. Just show me the comments, please. Yeah. Please, I like to see the comments this way, so it helps. Yeah, thank you very much. So this is Josephine, and this is what she says. Okay, calling will be a liar and undermining campaign groups is not enough reason to write will be off. So Josephine, is it okay to have a liar as president? I'm not saying Peter Obi is a liar, but I want to get context for what you're saying. They're calling him a liar and undermining. You are so irresponsible tonight. Calling to be a liar and undermining campaign groups is not enough reason to write a book. I agree with you about that. You need to save Nigeria. Just think this is kind of long, so maybe you need to constrict. Maybe you need to reduce the length of the text, so that I really can't grab that. That's pretty long to read, and I don't have a producer tonight, so there's no way to take this off. Please, can you take off the comments from the screen? So yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we're back now. What are your thoughts and comments? Okay, so I'm not sure we have any new comments here. Josephine, do you want to come? Do you want to come on live to share that thought with us? Okay, so much about Peter Obi tonight. Atiku Abubakar, like I was saying before we went off, has tried to be president of Nigeria for 30 years. In 1993, to be precise, he contested for the SDP presidential ticket in Kano with Babagana Kingibe and the late MKO Abiola. He emerged third, and so as we all know, MKO Abiola went on to win that election, which was inconclusive. That marked the really first big-scale inconclusive election in Nigeria, the 1993 presidential elections, which was annulled by Ibrahim Badamos Babangida IDB back then. So Atiku has the experience. He's a prolific politician. He's also a man of vast experience. He's done business. He's worked with public service, and he understands politics very well. And he's been vice president of Nigeria before. Has great things working for him, but I do not understand how Nigerians are going to vote for a northerner after a northerner. I think it totally goes against logic, and it's why I think Governor Nyesom Wike of the now famous "As e dey pain them, e go dey sweet us. As e dey sweet us, e go dey pain them" fame is now popular in Nigeria because he's fighting what he describes as the injustice of a north to north transition of power. After 8 years of Buhari, are Nigerians ready for another northerner? So I think the moralists are going to have a say here to say, does it make sense to have another northerner in office as president? And Bola Ahmed Tinubu is, by every stretch of the word, fully qualified to be president of Nigeria. He's advanced. He's a former governor, and he is one of the leaders of the country today via his position in the APC. He is seen as the pathfinder of the new Lagos. He is believed to be responsible for the election of 2 or 3 successive governments. He's had a very huge influence in southwestern Nigerian politics, and many perceive him to be a trailblazer. Of course, there are concerns about his age, there are concerns about his health, and many do not believe that, given the experience that we had with President Buhari, especially within his first term, whether President Buhari should, someone who's not so healthy as people think. Why they say that, we really do not know. We really do not have evidence of anything wrong with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He hasn't. All his visits to hospitals have been private, so we really cannot tell. But age is a factor which a lot of people are concerned about, and we do think that a younger Nigerian leader might be more effective, might be more energetic, and what have you. But that is the opinion of some. Some do believe that you require a nationalist, someone with a nationalist outlook, like Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to be president of Nigeria after a Buhari. There are also some who believe that He is a transformational leader who is able to, many believe that he's able to mentor people to uh, strong leadership positions, and a lot believe that if he becomes president of Nigeria, he's also going to replicate that likelihood of having stars, around the country, managing the affairs of the country. President Buhari hardly has stars. He doesn't have so many stars. The circumstances are also pretty obvious and understandable. But what do you think about the Tinubu presidency? It would be nice to know what you think. And Rabi Musa Kwankwaso is from Kano State. He is a grassroots mobilizer. He is very strong with the grassroots, and he also has age on his side. Former Minister of Defense, he's a former governor, he's a retired civil servant. He is, I believe he's a retired civil servant, that's a confirmed, but he also comes with a lot of experience to the table, and a lot believe that Kwankwaso would also be a very good leader. The sentiment of north to north transition of power is still a major concern for him and his party. The NNPP doesn't have national appeal just yet. I do not think that it would be very easy for Kwankwaso to attain the 2/3 of 24 states requirement by the constitutional requirement for the total number of votes that the candidate must have. So, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso is also another young, energetic leader that some do think can steer the shape of the state aright. Of course, Omoyele Sowore is a proven human rights activist, a man who needs very little introduction. He is a very passionate and resolute person. He has proven his grit. He has proven his capacity. He's led Sahara Reporters for perhaps 20 years now, and it's still a running business today. I mean, you can't but point to the consistency of Sowore. He is a consistent man. You like him or not, what he does is what he does. Activism is his thing. He's done it for 30 years plus. He's done Ran Sahara Reporters consistently. He's also given government a run for their money by himself and by his actions consistently as well. So if you're talking consistency, Omoyele Sowore is also another, is in his 50s, 51, I think. And so age is also on his side. He's young, he's energetic, he understands the issues. And I think he would also make a good president. Whether the AAC can pull off an election victory is another conversation or discussion on its own. And so you have these 5 guys that are there. Let us hear your views. Let us hear your views on these issues, and let's see how it goes. I need to specially recognize Anthony Akinshida for his consistency. I just spoke about Shore's consistency. He is consistent as well. He's one of our biggest supporters on the show. And he has an opinion right now that Atiku needs no introduction. Obide summarized him for us. A very prolific treasury manager, director, prolific in the context and the words of OBJ. Prolific. Don't abuse anybody in the Bible. A lot of people think that Atiku is corrupt, but there's been no case of corruption against him that's established. None. I mean, it goes to court and it always gets thrown out. The conviction, the closest to a conviction against Atiku is Jefferson in the US, the congressman who had dollars stashed in his freezer. I don't know how that went, but that's that. So no one has ever, and the thing about the presidential run is we all have opinions that are not validated. Um, there are suggestions about Peter Obi's ethnicization. It's not established. It's not sure that he's going to be an evil president. Even though I have my personal views about that, but we hold views about these guys which are not necessarily established. Tinubu, they say he's ill. Where is the what really is wrong with him? Some people have a problem with his age. How old is he? If you believe his age is not his age, then what is his age? Because you need to know what his age is for you to be able to tell whether he's lying to you or not. If he's ill, what is he ill with? What is wrong with him? Even the young guys fall sick. I do fall sick. You do fall sick too. So what is wrong with him? It'd be nice to be able to drill down to the issues. And so yeah, we have views that have been expressed about Jagaban by Anthony Akinshida as well. We have Josephine, who believes that the Muslim ticket of Tinubu is an error. A lot of people think so. That in a highly diverse nation like Nigeria, attempting a Muslim ticket is expression of desperation to say you want to be president at all costs. And a lot of people perceive that ticket in that light. That is what Josephine refers to here. The present condition of Tinubu is not a threat to proper governance. And Josephine wants us to probe the relationship of Tinubu's running mate with bandits and terrorists. She thinks that some of those issues have, to be ironed out. Your mother says he's always been grumpy, so yeah, that he's always been a better man back then as governor Kano. And your mother here believes that the choice of Shetima is injustice. But he says he's going to vote Tinubu. Your mother, why are you going to vote Tinubu? You haven't said why. You said you do not like his choice. You said you don't like his choice of running mate. You're a Christian. Why would you support Tinubu if you say that if you say that his choice of running mate is an error? Why would you still support Tinubu? Once again, let me welcome you all back to Ibalai. We apologize about our rather disorganized setup today. We assure you that the next Ibalai will definitely be better organized. You'll enjoy it better. Thank you for still being part of the show. We appreciate you all for participating, for being part of the show tonight. The show continues. The show is not over yet because we're still reading your comments. People are dropping comments, and yeah, we have our special guest tonight, SB. Special guest SB says that a lie is just an adjective for someone who hasn't spoken the truth and cut with a lie from his vocal cavity. Wow. This is Baba Canary coming back in life. It's only in this part of the world we see such adjectives as insulting. Is it possible for Sholaku to come on this show? Because I mean, it would be nice to really. Is it possible, Sholaku? Can you take permission from your husband to be part of the show? It would be nice if you go into the room and call, because I want you to, let's see. Sholaku, it would be nice to hear your thoughts on the show, because this is an interesting point you raise here about, lies and adjectives for someone who hasn't spoken the truth and caught with a lie in his. So it's only in this part of the world we see such adjectives as insulting. Wow, there's a lot. That's a very pregnant statement. Wow. So, is anyone joining the show tonight from whom?
Mrs. D has the link.
Yeah, I understand that the link has been sent to. Okay, so Sholape Bassi says she's coming online. Thank you. I think she sent in a private message to say she's coming online. That's amazing. Thank you very much for agreeing to come online, madam. Just go around black and blue, or what's it, black and white, what are those? Yeah, it would be nice to have you on the show tonight. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on the show, uh, Mrs. Sholakwe Basi. It would be nice to hear from you on those points. Thank you all for being part of the show tonight. It's wow, it's been wonderful. It's been really wonderful. So, what do you guys have to say? The new comments. Oh, thank you, Anike. Thank you, Gimba Mohammed, my man in Kogi. Thank you so much. Otolorin, are you preparing? There's Wako. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for being part of the show tonight. Iba Live is back, which is one of the key things. Which is one of the key things which we wanted to achieve. Let's get back to the show. Let's get things running again, because the conversations would have to continue, and I'm hoping that in the build-up to the presidential election, we will see more vibrant engagements, because the choice of president in 2023 is a very important one, and one that I think we all have to, take pretty seriously. So let me once again thank you all for being part of the show tonight. It was nice seeing close to 16, 17 people or so, or 20 people join. The stats will be out later today. To everyone who's contributed to making this this return of Iba Live a success, I want to say thank you. But most especially, I want to say thank you to all of you who were part of this, those of you who watched this, who, of course, the silent watchers who would come after the show. People like Timmy Dire, who is watching, who's not going to say anything, but at the end of the show, she'll get in to talk to someone to say, why was your friend talking about me? Why was he doing this and that? Please, whoever she's telling should not tell me. Thank you. And then to everyone here, thank you all so much. Where is our hoodie? Oh, Ramadan doesn't have a hoodie yet. Okay, so we will work on this hoodie thing. These hoodies are available. They are being produced by a company called Rocket Niger. What do they have, a handle or something? Rocket Niger. Okay, Rocket Niger will advertise on my wall tomorrow. So Rocket Niger, they are the ones who make these hoodies. The hoodies are really lovely. And on my last trip, my hoodies were better than the hoodies I was seeing in stores. Yeah, they're better than the hoodies I saw in stores. So Rocket Niger hoodies. We'll make those hoodies for you guys. Don't worry. We'll probably have something coming up very soon. So the last comments that we will be showing and reading tonight, of course, you just see them scroll on your screen while the show goes off. It's another interesting take from about Showore by Anthony, who doesn't believe that he has the capacity to lead Nigeria as president. He just thinks he should be a youth mobilization leader. He's never been able to Nigeria forward. And my friend in Canada, Samson Etunjobi, my friend and brother, says his concern is the lack of humanity in leadership in Nigeria. The selfishness of the political class brought us this far. We must change that trajectory. Well, it's very easy to say from Canada. You sit in Canada and you talk about you sit in Canada and you're writing that you want to fix Nigeria. It's not leaders like you. We worked in the same organizations in the past. You're the one that the managing director will be looking for to solve problems for him. You're the one that the executive director will be looking for to solve problems for him. But what have you done? You decided to go to Canada. So you've moved to Canada, and with 24/7 electricity, Samson Edunjobi, you can advise us that it is this. Why don't you stay back in Nigeria to help us fix this Nigeria? And that's why I like the soundtrack of my today, where he said, "This Nigeria now we own, we must, raise the bar and all of that. But something, well, your points are noted. Thank you very much. Something, your points are noted. Thank you very much. We're hoping that humanity will return to Nigerian leadership. Josephine, with my name, I'm not sure I understand what that means. I'm not sure I understand what with my name means. You have a very long name. You finish the ink on any printer if I type Josephine on anything. So anybody whose name is more than 2 letters, I'm sorry, we cannot run. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for being part of the show tonight. It's been lovely. We'll be taking, receiving requests for movies. We will definitely consider those requests tonight. Thank you. Thank you all so much. God bless you all. So, to the executive team at the back end, let me type this comment first. Ebuka, what to do tonight? My phone. How many phones do I have? Nobody. Yourself? Yeah.
and the promises she holds for us. And someday we would shine like the sun. From the north, south, east, and west of the side.
Let's give it. All right, so goodbye, everyone. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. I can't see myself. I'm sorry. Why, man? I'm sorry. So, you guys, thank you for being part of the show tonight, guys. I appreciate you all.